change.
Welcome to the Seangeek and
FastFret
Witchpolice Radio Podcast. Let's change it up, Sam. We're taking over your show. Holy crap, Todd. We're doing something we haven't done before. We're interviewing people that we don't know at all in any way, shape, or form, other than we've heard their music.
Mm-hmm.
This is weird territory for me.
Very good.
But it's kind of exciting, though.
Oh, for sure.
Kind of exciting. So this week, I can't remember the episode, but multiple episodes of the Seangeek and FastFret Podcast ago, we did a roundup of favorite songs of 2023, 2024. And this band, I believe it was the song Frail, ended up on our list.
Mm-hmm.
No idea who these people were. And I reached out to the band, and now they are here. So, Witchpolice Radio only features artists from Manitoba. But we're making an exception this time. We're going to play this band from Saskatchewan or Saskatoon. And and the connection is that Sam Thompson is moonlighting in this band as Sam Thompson of the band called Blind Commentary. I'm just kidding. No, it's a different Sam Thompson. So that's our connection to Winnipeg. So, gentlemen, welcome to the show. I hope you're just as lost as we are.
You know what? Only a little bit, but I'm sure we'll figure this out as we go together.
Awesome. So, Blind Commentary from Saskatoon. Was we mentioned before?
Did I just crash?
No, I think you're still
literally
good.
just crash again.
Oh yeah, Sam.
Sam
down. One down. One down, Sean. One down.
It's okay. He's just the rhythm guitarist.
We still got one more.
Yeah, well, you know what? Maybe I'll reach out to Sam from Witchpolice and get him to sub in for Sam Thompson here.
Deal.
Switch our Sams out. Anyway, so till Sam gets in, we'll get the rest of you to introduce yourselves. So let's start with, I don't know, you guys pick. We'll start with Liam Jones. Let's start with Liam Jones. Who's Liam Jones? Or what do you do?
Sure. Yeah. My name is Liam Jones. I'm one of the Liams in the band. What do I say? I should say I do some vocals. I play bass in Blind Commentary. Yeah, I'm the youngest member.
Nice. Let's go with the other Liam 2.
What's up? My name is Liam. Wait, yeah, you said your last name. Yeah, Liam Swenson. I'm the oldest member. I play drums and I sing. I want to play guitar, but that's okay. I like drums too.
I'm glad you love your instrument.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Just stuck with it.
Let's move on to Malcolm S. Malcolm,
I'm Malcolm Stensrud. I am a guitar player in the band. I play lead guitar. I guess I'm the second oldest member by a couple days if we're getting competitive about it. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much it. I got the longest hair. That's my thing.
Yeah. Whose birthday are you right? Are you right beside Sam?
I'm right beside Sam. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah. Did not realize that.
And Sam just, oh no, with a wig and a prayer, he came back. Oh, wait.
Oh, he's back.
He's back. He's back.
Speak of the devil.
He's back.
Come on, Sam. We believe in you.
I know we can do it. We believe in Saskatoon Internet.
Sam, you got to pay for SaskTel Plus, dude.
Yeah.
Todd and I are gamers, so we have like the fastest speed internet because we're just nerds.
Oh,
same. I'm like, I never have Wi-Fi issues. I've made sure of it.
Yeah,
I
for sure.
That fast because I live in the old part of the city, so they're just putting in the fiber?
Yeah,
fiber optic. Yeah,
fiber optic. Yeah. So
I'm in the new part. So
what games
fiber
are you
playing? Well, we've been playing State of Decay 2 quite a bit lately.
Nice. Zombies.
Zombies back.
Grand Theft Auto, Hitman.
Oh, nice. I thought it was gonna be like older games.
No way,
RuneScape
man.
or something.
I'm stuck on Fallout 76 right now. I'm going back and finish
Nice.
playing the whole thing through again.
We are Fallout supporters on this
Oh, yeah?
band. Sam likes Fallout.
There's a couple New Vegas fans around, I think.
New Vegas, yeah.
Hey Sam, now that you're back, what do you do in the band? Who are you? What do you do? And do you
I
host a
am-
podcast show?
I am the rhythm guitarist, and yeah, that's it, I guess. slash social media person, sort of. Not really.
Yes.
Yeah, you do a lot of the managing side of things
He's very
for
important.
us too.
So you're the money guy.
Man. I
Often,
guess.
yeah.
I
We're
heard,
all kind of the money people. Depends on who leaves last, but
That's true.
I heard like the Saskatoon music scene is just like full of money. Like
Oh yeah, you can get rich off of it.
Oh, so full of money.
Todd and I are both in bands. Yeah, we know what it's like. We've had to hustle for sure.
Yeah.
So where did this band, like, I feel like, for me, I mean, I'm not from Saskatoon, so I don't know the story, but how did this band form? Where did it come from? Because like all of a sudden it popped up on my Instagram. It said, hey, if you like this, you might like this. But I'd never heard of you before. I think you're a fairly young band. You haven't been together that long. Is that a correct assumption?
Yeah, like a year, pretty much.
I
A bit
I
over.
would have joined in like
Well-
February, like, so it's pretty fresh still.
Why don't we start at the beginning?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go all the way back, rewind.
So somewhere in like mid to late, probably late 2022, I met this person I met my friend Tim on a website called Bandmix. Basically, just like puts you together with musicians in your area, I guess. It's kind of a risky game. It's just like you don't know who you're gonna meet. But I saw in Tim's bio that he liked King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Which, I was like, I'm on board with that. And we just met up, took a liking to each other, and started jamming, and spent 6 months looking for a drummer. We didn't find a drummer, but we did find Liam Jones, who was the bass player and a singer. I actually knew Liam in high school because we played track together, but I didn't know he was a musician. And we started off as like a kind of indie pop band, indie rock. It was really fun. And then we just kind of like wanted to do something heavier. And then I met Liam Swenson on Facebook, jammed, and just like started fitting like a glove. And then we met Malcolm, and I guess that's the cliff notes. I probably skimmed a few details, but
Yeah.
that's essentially the story.
Yeah, and the connection for me to the band originally is Liam Swenson and I are high school friends, and we've been jamming in various basements over 6 or 7 years, and then it kind of just all the pieces fell in place for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
like no, go on.
No, go on.
Like as a band, it's a cool story. I can't remember actually. I think it was like early October. We were at an open mic night because we'd played
Capital.
nothing. We played no shows. This is last October. We played no shows. We had done really nothing other than we jammed and we had songs, a few songs, and it was really like luck of the draw, like just this, like, I don't know, like we're still like seeing good things happen from this open mic we played at the Capitol Music Club in Saskatoon. I don't know if you're familiar with that. They have a pretty cool open mic night, and we had got a spot on it, and then we had some pretty much just the right people were in the crowd, and yeah, it was a cool turnout, and they loved it, and we got a show like that same month, and the ball.
But there was nothing really that prepared for that show then? And you guys were just kind of playing, and then, yeah, like you say, you had a couple songs.
We had a few
like
songs written.
Yeah, we did like 3 songs pretty much, and then it just got the eye of a couple prominent figures in the local scene, and they were really needing someone to fill in a slot because it was the Whale and the Wolf. They were going to be playing at Amigos, and what had happened is they had got COVID, so they had to drop out of it. And so Green Wing, who was going to be like I think the secondary act, was now becoming the main act, and they needed someone to open. And then they were just like, "Hey, do you guys want to do this?" And we were like, "Yeah."
So that was that post, because I saw a post for you guys in Green Wing playing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who? I don't know who Green Wing is, but I'm listeking to them now. You know, like just from that show, like who the hell are these bands together? And I was like, I was kind of curious, so I've been listening to trying to remember what the third one was now. But I'm a nerd for music. Like if I find a new band, like I gotta check it out and and see what they are.
Yeah, it was awesome. Like Green Wing, like I would say like Green Wing took us under their wing, and they really like looked out for us and did us a solid and giving us that first like push out the door or out the gates, and we just like took it from there, and it was awesome. Yeah, but Green Wing in Saskatoon, they're like a very prominent band for our scene.
Cool. They're very good. I quite enjoyed them. It was a nice find for me. So so how did the recording, like how did you guys get to getting, like, because you released the one song and that was released, I'm trying to remember when that was released. That wasn't that long ago. Like the first song
last November, or
it was in November.
Was it November? Damn.
It was literally after that show.
Yeah.
So how does that, did you guys record it yourselves, or did you find a studio? Or
so my brother Lane, he runs a studio called Fairmont Studios, and he did our first single for free, right? Or
I think so. Yeah.
And so I can't remember, but
Hell yeah, Lane.
Yeah, literally a studio like in the house where I am right now. And that was November. And then we did the EP with him as well. But yeah, he's my brother and he records us.
It's good. The quality is really good. Actually, it was like I was trying to go through my head like when Todd and I had our band. We did everything in house, but I mean, my brother, went to school for engineering and stuff. So, we were able to get I think he did a fantastic job. Like it sounded quite good. And I'm seeing a similar path. Like we had 4 songs. We did an open mic night in a place. Was it Selkirk, Todd? Is that what it was? Yeah. And then we had, we have like enough to do like 3 or 4 songs. So we went out there and we just did it. And, that was it. Like we just, just did it. And then we played it. And then we're like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we did a CD? So we weren't even together that long. It was a very short amount of time, like you guys. And we we had songs and we just ironed them out. And I think within a year later, we had a full release.
It's like all
full length release.
Yeah. It's like all we really could do. It's like we had no, I guess, unless we physically went out and booked a venue, like out of our own pocket. Like we were pretty much like we were small. We were so small. It's like all we could do was just go to an open mic, and it's like
So when you opened for this other band, did you have more than your 3 or 4 songs, or was that what you kind of opened?
I think that Amigo show we only had Frail out, and we were just releasing Red Mist, if I remember right. No,
no, the one.
Because the first Amigos show with Green Wing, we had like nothing released, but we had I think 5 maybe songs written, like more than that, but those are ones that we stopped using just because we've moved away from that genre. And then the second time we did Amigos with Green Wing, which was their album release show, we had Frail released, and then I think we were working on Red Mist, or we might have had it released already.
I think
and we had a lot more songs.
Yes, yeah, that's correct.
That's right.
Yeah.
So there's no pressing of CDs or cassettes because the cassettes are making this massive comeback.
We
Not yet.
no,
We have
nothing,
one CD out.
nothing official.
Technically two, I
but
guess.
We have this.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is
You know,
recording.
there's like two cassette labels in Winnipeg. There are probably more, but they're making a big comeback. It's insane.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you guys do have a physical product then, like CDs? Is that for real, or is that?
No, we have one CD. We made it for CFCR
Yeah.
because they wanted one,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
then this cassette was just a microphone in the middle of a room during a practice session. So
And, it
Those are the
sounds
best.
cool though. It sounds super
it
raw.
does, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very
That's
very
something
raw,
Physical soon.
skinned even.
Yes.
But I think that's the nature of the music. It has this really loud, kind of loud in your room, not in your room, but it sounds like a live band in a room, like off the recording, which I really like. I prefer raw sounds,
Yeah.
but it still
Same.
sounds good. I mean, there's you can hear the different instruments. You can break stuff down. It's not just a cacophony of noise. It's like there's actually something there. So
Yeah.
it's good. Now, I'm wondering, does anyone have a connection to Winnipeg? And I'm asking this for a reason other than the Witchpolice radio reason, but does anyone have a connection to Winnipeg here?
A connection
Leon's.
wise?
We know
Connection.
Leon's getting larger. They're Winnipeg, right? Or are they outside?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're
Yeah.
Winnipeg. Yeah.
That's our main connection, I would say.
Sorry, what
Yeah.
was the name of the band?
Leon's getting larger.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
Leon's getting larger. Okay.
Leon's getting larger, and then we played a house show around
I think it was November as well.
November as well. We played it with a dope band you guys have called Living.
Okay.
Living.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the reason I'm bringing this up is when I heard the first single, Frail, I heard it and I'm like, oh, it's awesome. There's a new release by like one of my favorite bands. There's a band out of Winnipeg called Projector. Now they're
Mhm.
late 90s, I think. Great sound. Then there was also another band called the Paperbacks, another band called the Bondaducci's. There was another band called 60 Stories. They're all kind of fit into this kind of style of, and I don't know if I say style of music, but this basic general sound that you guys are doing. And I'm like, wow, this sounds incredibly familiar. This sounds it sounds very Winnipeg. The band sounds very Winnipeg. So I assumed you guys were from here instantly. It's like, well, this has got a Winnipeg sound to it. And then I'm like, Saskatoon, that makes no sense. So then I started looking into the band. Any of those names ring any bells?
No, honestly,
Like
no.
maybe one
I'm
of them,
not
but
too
not
familiar
really.
with that music scene, but if we sound like, if that's what Winnipeg sounds like, we're happy to be included with that.
Yeah, I get it. I'll send you
In
some
that
links
vibe.
afterwards, but these are
Yeah,
bands you need to
love
check
that.
out. They're phenomenal. I think you guys are calling it shoegaze, but I don't
Yeah, we're not really shoegaze. Like we want to be.
I don't
but,
think so
you
either,
know,
but
working on that sound, I guess. I don't know. Alternative kind of can be like emo-esque.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of our stuff is like as a blanket term, just kind of like I don't know, 90s sounding alternative, like emo music, kind of.
Yeah.
Like not really Frail. Frail's a bit more poppy than like a lot of the stuff we actually play live, but
Yeah. More of our live stuff is a bit more like emotional hardcore-esque.
Yeah,
kind of
emotional
stuff.
hardcore. Yeah.
emotional
Yeah.
hardcore.
just haven't really recorded it yet.
I like that actually. I like that as a term. That's good. Emotional hardcore.
We can't coin that though. There's a band me and Malcolm like. They're from Florida and they call themselves emotive hardcore. So,
Yeah.
For real?
probably-
Well,
That's
emotional
awesome.
hardcore is where emo comes from. It was emo core.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
back
true.
in
Back in like the 80s.
80s. Yeah.
It's a
I hear
sprinter.
some-
You know Malcolm, you nerd.
Yeah. I hear some
Sorry.
placebo in there too. I don't know if you guys are familiar with placebo.
I think I've heard.
I don't think
Placebo.
so.
There's a few bands around that time that I don't know. It just sounds classic, but it also doesn't sound old. Like it sounds of now. Like so the story was that I heard Frail, and then the EP came out, and I went with Sam Thompson, not the one in this room, but the one from Witchpolice. We went to a show, and I said, you got to hear these guys. Like, and I'm curious. I didn't say the name of the band or anything, and he was listening, and he's like, that sounds very familiar. Like, I can't place it. I said, Projector. Oh my God, is this Projector? Is there a new Projector? I said, no. And then we played like the next song, and it sounded a little less like Projector. And he was like, wow, this, like, he said, who the fuck are these guys? I said, I don't know. But so he said, can you get them on your show? I said, sure. And I reached out to you guys. So we listened to the EP on the way home from the drive home from the show, and it sparked some stuff. And we actually started having this big discussion about, like, is the scene in Saskatoon, is it as strong as the scene in Winnipeg? Because the Winnipeg music scene is phenomenal. Like, I've lived in a few cities across Canada, and this is the strongest scene I've seen. Winnipeg, and I'm like, Saskatoon, like, got its own thing with some great bands out there. So then I started researching and going, holy shit, you guys have your own scene that is quite phenomenal.
Yeah.
So
I think we have an incredible scene, honestly. Like, I think it's sort of blossoming now again, but like, there's local bands that I go and see that you've never heard of, or their stuff on Spotify isn't like the best, and you go see them live here, and it just blows your mind. Like humbles you every time.
So it's another, Canada secret. Like, Saskatoon is the other city. Like I lived in Montreal, and there was some pretty good bands out of Montreal, but for every 10 bands I would go see, one was pretty good. But in Winnipeg, out of 10 bands I see, one is pretty good, and all the rest are amazing. So I'm like, okay, I want to check out the Saskatoon thing, like see what's going on there. Like, I'm almost thinking of taking a trip out there and seeing, finding a good weekend to go down and checking out what's going on.
Now, Sean, you had mentioned a bunch of bands, and I've never heard of any one of them.
No, of course not.
Now, for me, the influences that I heard were
this is good.
Were Nirvana, Nickelback, and Foo Fighters. That was the type
interesting blend.
And for some reason, Frail, I don't know, this Foo Fighter song just keeps dancing in my head. I don't know if it's similar or not.
Everlong?
It could be, yeah.
Oh, My Hero, probably.
The chords are the same as Everlong, so.
It's very familiar. I went, geez, I've heard this before. Or it's very, very similar. It's very, very close in the style. So yeah, those are the bands that I could kind of hear through it. That was my.
I mean, out of all of those, probably like the one that connects with like at least two of us in the band is Nirvana. But Nickelback and Foo Fighters, I'm not sure. I mean, like,
I mean, Frail definitely has those qualities though. Like in some aspect, it's the kind of the lyrics that are kind of just ambiguously lyrics. Like definitely that's a Nickelback quality for sure. I will diss my lyrics on Frail all day. I don't think they really meant a whole lot. I mean, they meant something, but I don't even remember what it was. I do like Frail though. Like, that's the thing. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's I don't know. It's a pretty appealing song, and that's not a bad thing. It's just
it was like one of the first songs we ever wrote together. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was literally the first one I ever had a process in writing with you guys.
So how does the songs come to be? Is there a specific process, or is it just I'm bringing in a song today?
Usually, well, yeah, like I don't know, Sam or Liam or Malcolm or even me will kind of be like, "Hey, I have a riff idea," and then we'll just try to jam on it for a while. And if we're not really feeling anything, we'll kind of set it aside. Like we don't really force it if it's not really working out. It kind of has to fall into place, and then it's like, oh, okay, this is cool. Let's see where we can take this.
Yeah, like for example, I had the bass chords for Red Mist for probably 4 months, and then one day I was early to practice, and Liam and I were just like I was just playing it, and Red Mist, or the beginning of what Red Mist became, just kind of popped out just naturally, like just by chance.
I'm gonna do
like
something.
somebody kind of brings like a
go ahead, finish your thought.
practice, and then we all just experiment with it and see what sticks. And then and sometimes nothing sticks and you just give up, and sometimes you try the same riff again later, and like it's nothing specific. It's kind of just
a very democratic process.
Yeah.
You know, usually we'll have something that like I don't know, we have at least 2 songs that like only use 2 chords, and like we'll jam on it for a while. It's like, oh, this is fun. And then like Swenson will like, what if we added this? And it completely changes the frame of the song. Like just whatever, be it like a bridge or like a breakdown of some kind. So just little bits and pieces of us everywhere.
But it's weird because like some of the song structures in some ways don't make a logical sense that they would go together, but they do fit. So like I don't know how to explain it, but there's like I've noticed like it's this kind of song, and then you get to the next section and it's a different kind of song, and it's like almost this pastiche of different styles and influences and stuff. But it's the kind of music that if someone brought a song in and said, this is my song, this is what we're playing, everything's all laid out already, single songwriter right on it, and then the song was recorded, I feel like it feels very much like everyone has an input on every single song. It doesn't feel, this is what we're doing, you play this on bass, you play this on guitar, you play this on drums. It doesn't feel like that at all. It just sounds like, yeah, I'm gonna do my piece in here. I like that. I don't like songs where a single songwriter comes in and it's their vision from beginning to end and no one has any input. A la everything that's on the radio nowadays on like pop radio, like there's, I don't know, there's life in the song. It's not just I wrote a song, here it is. Like there's way more going on.
No, I think you kind of hit the nail on the head. We like, obviously, well, any person just has their own musical influences, but when we write a song, you can 100% see like everyone's bringing their own influence to the table. Like if that makes sense. Like I can hear Malcolm's like kind of like screamo guitar tones, like whatever he likes. I can hear Liam and their vocal tone and what they listen to and stuff like that. Like it's a big collage, and it's just like a puzzle that just comes together of influence.
And also like non-traditional kind of song structures is also probably just due to us not knowing music theory very well. But
but that says a lot. Like I think taking music lessons it is one thing, but I think if your teacher is good enough, they're going to show you the basics and then step back and let you, develop your own voice. I think, the best music teachers do that. But some are like, no, I need you to do, 4/4 time, and I need you to do, this, and then no, you should have a bridge here. And like it's not following that structure, which is just nice. I don't know if I can hear another Maroon 5 song ever again. There's
too many.
I'm a very anti Adam Levine on this show. I've had too many episodes of anti Adam Levine. I can't justify that guy's existence in the music industry. Like there's
cool.
I just heard a new song of his the other day because I have 2 young daughters, right? Song comes on the radio, and this was the music of the song was this. That's all. There was no guitar, no bass, no drums. It was clapping and him singing over top of it. It was so problem. And my daughter's like,
art rock.
Maroon 5. Like,
Art pop.
Experimental.
It's just crap. Okay, I want to do something I don't normally do on this show. I'm actually going to play you something
Okay.
By projector. I'll just play like 30-40 seconds or something, but I just want to
Go for it.
I don't know, I just want to get your input on this phenomenal fucking band out of Winnipeg. So I will just give me 1 second here. That's it. That's all I'm going to give it. That shit's a tease.
They sound like,
like
if you guys know the band Thursday, right out of the 90s. Oh, that's like, they sound like Thursday. The vocals.
Oh,
yeah.
The vocalist, I would wager, listens to Thursday. Yeah.
I will send you like links to these bands, but
Yeah.
the Winnipeg music scene's awesome, and now I want to know more about Saskatoon as well. Like, if there's, I feel like we're sister cities in terms of like when you hear that and it's like, okay, that's obviously familiar. It sounds like something you guys have heard before. But anyway, I just now Sam Thompson, the other Sam Thompson, is gonna get pissed. That's not the format of the show. That's not how you do this, Sean. You can't insert another band's song into this band's whatever. But anyway, what are the what's the plans? Like, what are you guys doing now? You gonna play a bunch of shows? Is there a plan for a full-length release down the road, branching out of Saskatoon and trying to hit some other cities? Like, is there anything in place, anything going on?
Well, now with the EP released, we're going to take a lot of time. I mean, I guess we did just take like a month off, but right now we're just playing a crap ton of shows. We obviously want to write more and record more. It's just a matter of when and how. Like, that's kind of what we're trying to figure out right now. But like, we have a bunch of songs that like are complete and we're performing, but we just haven't recorded them yet, and we want to record them in the way that do them justice and kind of match the vision that we have for them. So I guess right now it's just performing a crap ton and trying to find out how to record these songs.
Can you guys tell us where to find you? Because all I found was the EP. Tell us where to find you on social medias, because I know your Instagram, but no one else does. So
yeah, that's about it. Blind Commentary Band on Instagram.com.
No underscores or anything.
We also have music. No, just one word, basically 3 words in one. We have music kind of everywhere, so mostly. Like, we don't actually have a Bandcamp as far as I'm aware, which is actually kind of insane. But we have Spotify, Apple Music, Google Plus. You know, it's out there.
Pretty much anywhere. Yeah.
YouTube Music.
YouTube Music.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Yeah.
Don't forget it.